Well, hi there. This is Professor Miara. I hope you're enjoying Etherreach, and I hope you enjoy this next episode. Alright then. Previously on Etherreach. Study Group 4, we have Melron, Nerine, Karl, and Debi.
Nice to meet you, Karl Slaughter.
That's correct. And you're Melron, the guy everyone wants to fuck.
I'm not responding.
I feel like we're looking at two of the same people.
Well, obviously, we are nothing alike. I mean,
I'm blue.
Yeah, and I'm pink.
And those are two different colors.
Also, Karl, you know me.
And you don't know me.
See?
Forget everything I did before. You gotta help me out.
You,
You
the
cured his
teacher.
depression for a moment.
He forgot about everything.
You forgot about being depressed.
Except for that.
You're welcome.
I think that you not being able to show him the respect for being a prince is exactly what he needs.
Good night, Dean.
Have a good night.
And not the answer you wanted.
Inside fucking bitch!
Fuck! Shit!
Damn it!
If Stanley comes out here, tell him I'll be right back. I'm just going to the library real quick.
Sure.
I'll leave.
Okay. You leave her there. We have two characters here.
We do.
Hello, I'm here.
What's your story? What you doing?
I'm gonna go up to... I'm gonna saunter up to the dean, and I guess Professor Oligath, to ask them some questions.
Okay.
They're still talking about Nerine.
Yes.
Underwater.
Make sure that she understands in very clear terms that it's on land. We're talking about this empire. Maybe she's thinking of a different room. Hi, Debi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm okay. How are you guys?
I'm okay.
I really enjoyed the orientation. Thank you so much for allowing us.
That's
that
so good to
opportunity.
hear. We're going to be fine-tuning and making notes every so often so that the next time that we can have one of these big group meetings, it'll go
Yeah.
even better.
Oh, absolutely. No, I think for the first time, you guys did such a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Thanks. A question for you. I didn't see my roommate earlier when I came in, so I was wondering if you knew off the top of your head.
Oh,
You knew who my roommate was.
I think, if I remember correctly, it wasn't Phelan.
Okay.
Oh no, Zafira. It was Zafira.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bookworm, bit solitude.
Yeah.
In this, and
Yeah, she met my cousin already, and they exchanged information. So
Oh.
that's actually perfect. I was hoping
they
I
already
could
have
know
their
her.
sending stone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
That's
Isn't that
amazing.
so cute.
Well, I love seeing people get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that blossoms into a good, companionship, and they get to know each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Are you okay with rooming with Zafira?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Some people have asked if their roommates are who they're with.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
Just for curiosity's sake.
Some people,
Some
a single person.
Some people.
Some people, and by some people, one.
That's gonna be a crisp
He is some person.
27.
Crips.
Cri-
That's gonna be a Crips.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
How dare you?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
No, we have
a
to censor it.
crisp
I'll do
A
it.
crisp.
27.
27. You're not gonna know who, but
Sure.
she's telling the truth.
Okay.
People have asked to switch.
But like, how does she feel about that?
On face.
It's kind of like, yeah, I was expecting this.
Okay.
Funny enough, the person who I expected it from.
Yep. I get it.
Okay. And is Professor Oligath still there?
Yep.
Okay.
You're just kind of watching.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that. I am
That's-
super excited.
That's really lovely to hear. I think you two are gonna make for a wonderful team.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Professor Oligath.
Yes.
So I was curious how much time we would be spending with you. As like a study group or in class?
Oh, I'm mainly meant as a guidance person. You know, if you have questions, come and talk to me. I don't know if we'll be spending a lot of time with the whole group and me.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to, unless you all wish to schedule an appointment with me. I'm happy to meet with all of you if there's something that all of you have to bring up.
Okay. Yeah, how would we... So I know that we can contact you with the sending stone, but, like, do you have an office?
Yes,
or-
all of our offices are on the first floor, actually. If you head right out of the theater, right in front of you, and you make the first right, all of our offices are going to be right there.
Wonderful. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And thank you, Dean.
Of course, happy to help.
Yeah. And I'm gonna turn around and start walking away and meandering.
Okay.
With the intention of going to the library, because if my roommate's Zafira and she likes to read and likes to be in the library, I'm gonna try to find her.
Okay. Nerine, did you want to do anything?
How's Aurelia looking?
How's Aurelia looking?
Mm-hmm.
She's
Hot.
tired.
Well, I mean, I already know that.
She's tired. And
Tired
actually,
of Maribel or tired as an EP?
Tired.
just, she looks like... Make an insight check.
Gladly.
Roll the dice.
That's cocked.
You said
Cock.
You
Wow.
missed.
I missed. Should I still roll with that one?
Yeah.
That's a 12.
12?
Mhm.
You can just tell that she's not happy. She looks exasperated a little bit. And I'm sure if you asked, just knowing you, you're not shy to asking people what they know. And you would absolutely, like, try to get somewhere with her.
All right, I'm going to go head over
Okay.
to my roomie.
Okay. She has made a beeline for her dorm. And you kind of follow her up to the dorm. And when you come in, she's kind of sitting on her bed and just kind of looking down at the floor and just kind of taking in her own thoughts and breathing.
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I needed some space. That was a lot. I'll be fine. Thank you, Nerine. I appreciate it.
Do you want me to spend a little more time outside and give you some more space?
Actually, I think I'm gonna head to a practice room if that's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
No,
And
it's
she's
okay.
gonna head out outside. And as she heads outside, there's a person heading towards her in the hallway. As you kind of peek around the corner, you see that Corbin has also started to head up to his room, and he is unable to kind of keep the excitement of, oh my god, it's Aurelia. And he kind of like stands aside and as she passes by, and she doesn't help her mood at all.
I clock Corbin, don't I?
Clock, like you get all of that?
Or I recognize him.
Yes.
From his introduction, I put 2 and 2 together, surprisingly.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm going to go over to Corbin.
Okay.
Corbin!
Hi there.
You probably don't recognize me, but I'm Nerine.
Yes. Hello, Nerine. How are you?
I'm good. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
At least in person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your introduction was lovely.
Well, thank you. I thought yours is too. You know,
Oh,
I did bring you something that I will give you probably in the morning once I unpack it.
When he hears you say, I brought you something, he like immediately jumps to, hold on, what do you mean?
I brought you a gift from home.
From, do I know you?
Pen pals.
And he's going to kind of think about it, and it's going to take a couple seconds. And then a wave of
yeah, it is.
recognition and acknowledgement. Oh my god! Nerine?
Yes!
How are you here?
It's a long story.
Huh? Wow, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about that.
It's been a long day.
Okay. Sorry. Wow. I'm so sorry. And she gives you a giant hug now.
She hugs him right
okay,
back.
cool. So how I can't even believe that I haven't brought anything for you. I'm so sorry. I
She's
didn't
just gonna
even...
hold his face.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I brought it as a gift because I wanted to bring you something.
I'll make you something with it. If that's okay. If it's edible.
It is edible. I don't know if you can really make anything with it.
I will do my best. Okay. I'll be so happy to have it. Oh my gosh, we have so much to talk about. We have so much to catch up on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Cool. I have to go back to my dorm, so I have to go unpack some stuff, but...
Actually,
Yes.
can I ask something of you?
Yes, of course.
So, My roommate is Aurelia.
Yes, which is... That's wild. That's amazing. How is she? Is she cool?
She seems really sweet, but she seems really overwhelmed. I think...
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
She's performed in concerts, though. She's like... Isn't she... That's like her life.
I think from what I'm picking up from her is when it's your life, it makes it even more exhausting.
Oh, I cook all the time and it doesn't exhaust me.
Well, I mean, you're not having people fawn over you everywhere you go because you're an international pop star cook.
Oh, I'm not an international pop star cook.
Right. I think it's exhausting having people fawn over you. Depending on your personality, because I know people fawn over my mom and she absolutely soaks that up.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a personality difference.
But she seems really drained.
Well, I wouldn't think that I would be a good enough cook to be an international pop star cook.
Well, you're still young. Maybe that's why you're here.
That's going to kind of hit him. And there's this first sense of, okay, I see where you're going with that.
We're all here to learn and grow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? And he pulls out the blueberry. I'm going to call it the blueberry because it's really funny. And he is going to, would you...
Tink.
Tink. And his name appears in your blueberry.
Yay! We should have breakfast tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. We absolutely can. Let me see. I have to get my bearings in the kitchen. But I'll try to make you something special.
And I'll bring you a gift.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye.
Bye.
And then he goes over into his...
Which room is he in?
He is in dorm room number 10.
Nice.
So, closest to the bathrooms.
Nice.
Yeah. And as he rushes over there, disappears out of sight, and Aurelia's around the corner. Let's jump over to you, Melron. You asked to be switched, and you...
Got denied.
And got denied. As you're leaving the theater, you notice that leaning up against the wall near the exit of the theater is a stereo. And she kind of kicks off the wall and she walks over to you and she says, "Hey, how's your group?"
This is a stereo?
Yeah.
My group is fine. Yours?
Okay. Shit. Look, I know that we're from a weird standing with my dad and everything, and like with whatever you have going on, but I don't know if I can find anyone who like gets me and like has my background. So, do you mind if I just tag along? It doesn't have to be all the time. I don't care, but like,
Can I insight her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As you insight check her and you try to figure out where this is coming from, because she's been really cold to you for pretty much as long as you've known her. This is, and from what you know of her, this is a strategic move. And it's hard to read with Asterial where exactly what her ulterior motive is, because she's very good at thinking 5 steps ahead. But this is a strategic move. You can either choose to lean into that, or you can choose to disconnect yourself from that entirely.
I have no problem with that.
Good.
If you could introduce me to your group later as well.
There aren't... The one that talks, I think her name's Maribel.
The one that talks. The yapper.
She just seems like such a bore. Aurelia seems fine, she just didn't talk. And I don't know who the fuck the 4th guy is, but... Can't imagine he's gonna be good for either of us. So, I mean, I'll do what I can, but, I'm mainly here to support you. Because from what I saw, you've got 2 people who talk all the time, and then 1 guy who's really bizarre. I like it, but it's bizarre.
But from people's interactions, they seem to think he's interesting.
Cool. All right.
Have I heard of his name, by the way? Karl?
Karl? Yes.
I know he's invented things.
You know that he has invented things.
He is a famous...
You'd be probably more familiar with the medical device he invented. The stab needle, which is a needle that casts Spare the Dying, so that way you don't need medical people to cast
You
it.
invented it.
I'm the inventor.
He did
So-
invent that, after all, that's the needle that has Spare the Dying on
Yes.
people.
He invented that?
Yes, Karl Slaughter. He invented it.
And you're going to see her stand up a little bit higher, and kind of look over into the middle distance, gears turning in her head.
Would you like me to introduce you?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I think she had the crush on you.
I just want to
Slaughter,
talk to him.
pulling
If
all
he's
the
smart, I want to get to
bitches.
know him.
I'll introduce you to tomorrow.
Yeah, that's about right. I'll go set up in my room. By the way, I'm rooming with that one, like, hipster girl, Lyra. I'm rooming with her.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a lot. I hope that she spends a lot of her time outside.
I hope she showers.
That's funny.
Off the top of my head, from during the time before we got here,
Yeah.
did I get a vibe check for why she's even at the school?
Your best guess is that she is a good performer in terms of military performance, and her dad's the general who was sent an
And
application.
since this is a good school, they're like,
Yes. There might be more to the story, but that's kind of the general sense that you get. That's why Asteriel's here.
well, in
my
her
favorite
comment to
general.
that, I'm gonna say, well, looks can be deceiving. You never know when a connection might come in handy.
Yeah. I just want them to be good connections, you know?
Connections are connections,
And they can slow you down. I don't want to get slowed down.
or they can speed you up.
I don't know about that. You know I don't need that. Anyway, sorry. You do your thing. You do your own thing. I'm just gonna go read, I guess. I don't know. And she'll storm off. I'm sorry, is there anything else that you want?
I was gonna probably go to like the cafeteria.
The
Not
cafeteria?
the kitchen to probably make myself a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna go back to the library and probably get back to my reading.
Okay, cool. So actually, then we're gonna jump.
So
to-
many people are.
Yeah,
at the
we're gonna
library
jump
right
to
now.
the
We're just-
library.
The only person who
It's
isn't
a
is the one who thinks
party.
Rome is in the sea.
Party!
So,
Which honestly, let's be real.
so Debbie, you arrive at the library.
Hello.
There, as far as you can tell, there's not very many people here.
Sure.
There is one person in particular that catches your eye that you haven't really gotten to see, and that's Seraphine.
Cool.
And Seraphine is there kind of among the aisles and among the books, and she's kind of looking up and pulling a book out, taking a look at a title and putting it back up, and she doesn't clock you as you
Judging
enter.
those books by their covers.
What?
I said she's judging those books by their covers.
Does she
Waste.
look like she doesn't want to be bothered, or does she just look like she's browsing?
It just looks like she's browsing.
Okay. I'll walk up to her and say, "Hi."
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to scare you.
No, it's not. No, that's on me. I was so in the books. I apologize.
I'm so sorry.
Hi,
Hi.
Debbie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Seraphine.
Yes, nice to meet you too,
Oh.
Seraphine.
Okay. I'm just looking for books. I apologize. Is
What
there
are you
some? Are
looking
you
for?
trying to look in this section? And as you look, kind of realize where you are. You were very much in the science department. You did hear her say that she's interested in medicine,
Excellent.
so
excellent.
you're in the science section with her.
Cool. I would not understand any of this. Karl, my cousin, he would love this. So like I'll have to clock this in.
I remember him.
Yeah.
He seemed really sharp.
he
he-
is.
he's-
He's one of the smartest people I know.
He kind of gave me that
Like a
vibe.
needle.
Yeah. Yeah, he is so cool. It takes a second to warm up to him, but once you get to know him, all good things.
Sure. I also saw you were in the study group with Melron.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was interesting.
I don't know anything about him yet, but I am so excited to learn.
I'm sure you'll. He doesn't seem like a easy nut to crack.
I mean, that's never been a problem for me before.
I'm getting that vibe off of you. It's just like I'm getting it. Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Can I help you? So you don't understand this section. Can I help you find another section?
No, I'm okay. I'm looking for my roommate, Zafira. Have you seen her around?
You say that, and she immediately and then before kind of bringing herself back up.
And
You're rooming.
I'm gonna insight.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I almost got a nat 1. Instead, I got a 26.
Yeah. There is an immense amount of annoyance and
Mel. Sorry. We just have to mimic each other.
Cotton candy.
There's an immense amount of.
Tasty.
Oh God. Okay. And she's gonna kind of roll her eyes and be like, "Yes, Zafira probably will come back up here at a certain point. She is definitely a character, and I hope that you have fun with her."
Oh, but why don't you?
What do you mean?
This is me being bold. I told myself that I would be bold. You don't seem to be in the most favorable
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. And as I make this persuasion check, and I'm saying, look, you don't have to tell me anything. I totally understand, and everything you say, it stays between us. I want to get to know my roomies more, and any insight I can get with a solid 25 would be much appreciated.
Bards.
God bless.
God bless them.
She matches, and so we'll kind of. She kind of starts looking at you and then you walk into the library. And
Karl.
she goes, "Oh, you must be Karl, right?"
Yes, that's me. Do you know where the extraplanar and dimensional section is in the science section?
Karl, this is the science section. There's
Well,
medicine stuff.
This is the medicine side. If you're looking for extraplanar, then you're definitely going to want to look over here. Also, hi, Seraphine.
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 Hi. Karl. Yeah.
Carl, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've been talking with Debi, who I think you know.
Yes, she's my cousin.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, it's lovely talking to her. I hope that you two have a great time. I'm going to take these books and I'm going to head back to my dorm, if that's okay.
Can I just ask you a real quick question?
Sure.
Do you enjoy using the stabby needle?
The stab needle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a basic part of every first aid kit nowadays.
He made that.
You made it?
Yes, I'm the inventor.
To which she's going to then go and pull a book off the wall and kind of flip through it.
She's fact-checking you.
It takes like 2 minutes too, so we're just standing there in silence as she does it.
And she's like, "Sorry, 1 second."
I think she's checking that we're not lying.
It's wise of her.
Yeah.
Karl
I get it.
Schlafter?
Slaughter.
Slaughter! Oh! Wow!
Annie's
That's
drenched.
really fascinating. You invented the stab needle?
Yeah.
What inspiration? How did...
Well, I figured with the way that medical practices work, both in hospitals and probably on the battlefield as well,
Absolutely.
medics are rare. It's hard to find people who can cast spells, and if they die, of course, you struggle.
Absolutely.
And there's more important things that a professional medic would need.
Right?
But if somebody is in that type of dire, you just want something just real quick to just keep the person alive.
You were not kidding. He is really smart.
Isn't he awesome?
I tried to call it the Nita Stab, but they didn't like that, so they just used it in the advertising.
The marketing doesn't work quite as well
they
with
ended
that.
up using it in the advertising. Need a stab? Stab a needle. Yeah.
Oh my god! Need a stab a needle. Yeah, I know. I love that jingle. Here,
She came up with it.
blueberries. Blueberry.
Oh yeah.
Tink, tink. You now have Seraphine's.
Yeah,
message.
suckers! I got it one way.
Now,
I
tell me
don't
about
say that in
Zafira.
real. I don't say that out loud.
Tell me about
Layne says.
Zafira.
You don't say what out loud, Debbie? The thing that you just said?
Don't you worry about it, cousin.
With that, she kind of says, "We'll have to talk about it some more, but I really want to get into this book."
Yeah.
Debbie,
Thanks.
thank you so much. It would be great to talk to you, Debbie.
I'm gonna go to-
Thank you so much for this introduction.
Of course.
And she's gonna kind of get the vibe off of you and like hold her hands out for a hug. And hug.
Full body hug. Yes, I'm so here for hugs.
And as you hug into her, you get this overwhelming scent, or the scent come over her of lemon, lavender, and clary sage, and it's very comforting and clean. And then just a couple seconds, a little bit too long, and then she's like, "Okay, all right."
My bad. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
You have such a calming presence.
Oh, well, thank you. I've been told that before.
Yeah, you were gonna do so well in medicine.
I try. I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. I'm going up to my dorm.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Flattery charges those batteries.
You're gonna pass, Melron, you're gonna pass by, because you said you wanted to go to the library.
Yeah, I was gonna first grab myself a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cup of tea.
Actually, as you're descending the staircase, Seraphine walks in, sees you, and as she's walking up the stairs, and she's gonna go, "Oh, Melron, right?
Yes.
What tea are you having?"
They had a chamomile blend.
Wait. Chamomile tea with 6 scoops of white sugar?
Who's this again?
This is Seraphine.
Seraphine.
She said that she was...
But she was the person that said something about she could palm reads and all that shit, right?
No, that was Lyra.
Lyra, okay.
She's
Different
from...
person.
She was a disciple of the Supreme Archivist Ilarius, which means she worked at the Singularium.
Oh.
And she says that, and she kind of looks at you, and she says, "This is such a weird connection. I've met you before.
We have.
I more often than not, I see you come into to the Singularion in the Kingsland. I serve you tea all the time."
Can I recall back on this to see
Absolutely.
if I do remember her?
History check.
17.
17.
Plus 2.
You recall a platinum blonde woman who served you tea. You didn't really talk to her very much, but checks out.
Oh, that was you.
Yes. Sorry, so weird. I know, and I'm sorry if I weirded you out, but at least we have the books in common.
What made you come to the school?
Oh, I'm interested in medicine. I want to learn more about this. I want to, be part of a group of interesting, talented people, and I just want to contribute my talents however I may.
I'd be certainly interested in hearing what you have to offer.
Well, thank you. Wow, so many friends. Oh, I'll see you later, okay? All right.
See you around.
And she'll climb the stairs.
You didn't get her blueberry.
I wasn't gonna ask.
I mean, I didn't ask either, and I still got it.
Melron's disappointed. He already has 3 numbers in his blueberry. He's like, I wanted to leave
I'm
here
not
with
adding-
none.
I don't want this thing.
Can I swallow this?
Can I chuck
Can
it
I
out a
conveniently
window?
forget it somewhere?
Did Melron butt dial me?
eat
Oh, that's his
blueberry?
stomach.
And Nerine, do you want to do anything?
I think Nerine has the door. Is the mattress still there, propped against the wall?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. The trash guys came by.
No, it was Gage.
I'll gauge.
Can we fuck the robot?
I'm not gonna say.
Can we fuck the robot?
Nerine has the door propped open.
Okay.
But she's currently working in her room, getting things set up on her side.
The mattress is not in the hallway because it's in your room.
God damn it.
And they got rid of your puffed up mattress. You wasted
the puffed up mattress is there. The mattress is on top of your waterbed.
That's so rude.
Because the robot's programmed to put it back there, probably. So
Nerine's
it's always gonna put it back
and
there.
pull it back out.
Okay.
She does not want the mattress.
Okay. You start moving that out.
Yeah.
And you remember from the time that Aurelia helped you move the mattress, and this way you're actually able to maneuver everything yourself and get it up.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
School's working.
Oh my gosh! Congrats!
Oh my gosh.
And you do manage to get it out and stand it up.
I'm going to make a little sign. I'm going to get some paper.
Okay.
And I'm just going to write, please remove, do not bring in, Nerine does not want. And we'll put it on the mattress. There's like a little heart. It's just like, thanks. And she's going to keep the door propped open while she's like getting things situated as she wants. And she said that the room isn't as like damp or as moist as she would like it. So she's setting up like a little humidifier.
Okay.
That's really cute. Everything's very pearlescent
Right.
or mother of pearl, very like seashell-y.
Yep.
She has some pocket sand that she's kind of like dumping out on the floor.
It's good old pocket sand.
Yeah. You're like, where are her pockets? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. She has
Stop asking
pockets.
questions. Yeah.
And there's
Her
sand
outfit has
in those pockets.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What is an aquafarium without sand in their pockets?
Mm-hmm.
That is what I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is a freak.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
But that's pretty much that's what she's doing. Her door's open if anyone like walks past.
Nope. The only person that would come in is Aurelia at the end of the night.
Okay.
And she kind of sees this and steps on some sand and just like, Nerine, did you put sand on the floor?
Yes.
Interesting. I guess that would make sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And humidifier?
Yes. It helps keep my skin moist.
And it'll help me with my singing.
Oh.
I think we're gonna do just fine then.
Aw, shucks.
She will agree.
Stop
I don't think you've gotten her blueberry. I'm gonna make a note of this. I don't remember it, but if you haven't gotten it, you get it now.
Yay.
Oh my god.
You got a celebrity's phone number.
Oh my god.
No, she has her blueberry. It's different.
Mm-hmm. I have
Celebrities
my
rune-
roommate's
rune number.
blueberry.
You have a celebrity's RuneScape.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
With that all being said, and with you all getting to know your roommates, you do not see Zafira for the rest of the night. Eventually, how long do you stay in the library?
Well, I guess I'm gonna ask Karl about where Zafira is, if he's seen her at all. And he's gonna say...
Yeah, she's outside. Do you think that they have like a list of Plano locations? I'm really trying to figure something out here.
They do.
They do?
They do.
I'll take that.
I don't know. They probably do. And then I'll go, oh, well, she's outside. There's a lot of outside, though. So I am just going to go back to my dorm room for now.
Okay.
Look at my instruments.
Okay. You head back to your dorm room, climb the stairs, and your room is number 1. It's right there. And as you walk in, did you take the bed closer to the door or further away from the door?
Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know how the room's laid out. Does it matter?
The way that I envision it is that the door is on, if this is the top, the door opens, and then there's a bed here, and 2 desks on either side of the room, kind of in their own little nook.
Okay.
And then there are wardrobes on either side.
Mhm.
So when the door is open, you can either take this bed that's right here or this bed that's right here closer to the window.
Okay. I would probably pick the one closest to the door.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So as you walk in, previously where there was nothing, basically,
Mm-hmm.
now there is a mattress stacked up on its side, blocking the bed from view. You cannot see what's happening on the other side.
Oh.
And as you kind of see that, you kind of peek over,
Uh-huh.
and there is Zafira between the mattress and the bed, head in her books, with a stack of books next to her,
Oh.
flipping through it.
Hi, Zafira.
Hello.
Hi. I don't mean to interrupt your reading. 'cause
You are?
Yeah.
You're
Do you-
Debi?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Are you gonna need an extra mattress?
No. I just want to keep something up so that I can have my little reading nook. I'm very
Like-
used to that.
Like during the... Like, are you gonna take it down at night to sleep?
I haven't figured that out yet.
I mean, I can give you my mattress if you want. And you can keep this situation up.
And with that, she kind of stands up, and she is 5'4". So
So not that much taller.
yeah, not that much taller. And she kind of says, "You'll give me your mattress?"
Yeah. Because, I mean, you have your little nook, and I love that for you. I worry that, you know, if you get tired, you don't have a mattress to lay on because it's already up. But then you have to, like, keep putting it back up and down.
You say that. As a DM, I should have pointed this out.
Uh-huh.
Her mattress is in her bed frame. This is an extra mattress.
He's bamboozling me. You see this?
Your extra mattress.
You're fucking welcome.
No, wait, no, but you have a mattress on top of your...
No, I pulled it back out.
Oh, and
And
then
she
she
stuck
took
it.
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically
okay.
what Santa said, get this the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is that where she got the extra mattress from?
You don't know where it comes from.
Okay, that's fair.
If you really want to find out, you can ask around.
I don't know if I care that much.
They're not a part of Team FAFO, so they probably won't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, yeah. So that is your fault as a DM.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Making a fool of
Totally
me.
get it. Yep.
Okay. Well,
What
that
a
changes the whole line of
All right. Do you want to?
dialogue.
Do you
then.
want to come? Do you want to restart?
You know what?
Yeah.
Keep on
Right.
the mattress.
No, let's restart.
Yeah.
Bring it back up.
of
So,
this is
when
being
you
left.
walk into the room, you can't see anything on the other side, but when you peek around to take a look at Zafira, she is on the ground. There is a mattress in her bed frame. There is an extra mattress that she's sitting next to with a stack of books. That's next to her.
Oh. Hi, Saphira.
Oh. Debi, right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I see that you already made friends with Karl already, so I wanted us to be friends too, and then we could all hang out together whenever you're not reading, which may or may not be ever. But you could read around us, and that would be really cute.
I like reading in solitude, but thank you.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What kind of books do you like to read?
And she kind of looks over at the stack and sees that the titles are in clear view, and she's like, everything.
And Debbie's gonna very slowly read the titles of
Yep.
the books.
It is pretty much everything. There is, pick a subject. It is there. Like at least one. You do find that there are a couple of different ones that stand out to you. There is a number on religious figures, deities, gods, demons, devils, across the board. There is a number of books on magics and the different schools of magics. And as you're kind of scanning through, you notice that there are a couple of journals hidden under her bed that have some titles on them and don't.
Okay. I'll clock those in for later.
Snooping?
And then just to kind of feel around, I'm going to point to the one about the gods and deities and stuff.
There's like 10.
Oh,
So you're going to point to one of the books.
the one with the most demons, are they all equally dispersed?
There are a number about a bunch of different ones. I don't know the exact names of the deities off the top of my head,
That's
but
fine.
there are
I want to point
a couple.
to a demon one.
You want to point to a demon one.
Any of the ones that talk about demons.
Okay.
Mostly.
You point to one that talks about the hierarchy of demons.
Okay, and I'll go, have you read this one yet?
Of course I have.
Oh, interesting. Did you find out anything interesting?
Nothing I didn't know before. Do you have an interest in demons?
Not in particular.
Even as a tiefling?
Yeah, I mean, I was orphaned for a while, you know, so until Karl's family adopted me, so...
She's going to insight check you. Go ahead and make a either... Are you trying to hide anything?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. Make a deception check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
And you say...
Dirty.
And she's going to kind of look at you. And she's going to stand up.
Uh-huh.
And look at you and be like, I see why Karl likes you. Interesting.
Do I notice how intelligent?
Make an insight check.
It's a 17.
17. Not as strongly as he did. But you get that this is a person with an intense intelligence.
And I can see why he liked you.
He liked me?
I mean, he doesn't just put anyone in his little book.
Cool.
I hope we can talk about it more, because I am so excited to have a roommate.
Talk about what?
Anything.
I'm excited too.
Yay! I'll leave you to it. I know I've overstayed my welcome.
Thank you. And she's gonna sit back down.
Bards. I'm learning, okay? I'm better than what I used to be.
Oh my gosh, we're learning today.
Oh my god, we're learning.
The school is working.
Mm-hmm.
You and Stellan meet back up with each other and kind
Hanging on the roof for a while before we go to bed.
Yep.
Probably.
and kind of hang out with each other the way that you guys are very used to. Person I want to end on is you.
After I finish my cup of tea reading a few books, I'm then gonna just go wander, just glance into like some of the rooms that I haven't seen yet.
Sure.
Not anything on the third floor.
Yep.
But like the other stuff, and then I'll probably just be on the grounds until the latest possible time I can be before I have to go back to my room.
Okay, so
I'm
you are
avoiding my room.
you take a look around the grounds, and this will be a good time for me to introduce kind of the rest of the building. Outside of the theater, you do see a very lovely stage. It's decently sized. Next to that stage, you see in the back area a number of practice rooms, and you hear some beautiful piano playing happening back there.
Ooh.
Unless you want to open up the door and see who it is. You just know that there's a very talented piano player here.
Nah, I'm not interested in it.
Cool. You leave
Don't care about no
that
pianist.
practice room, head back out. You can either go, if you go to the nurse's office, you see that there is a decently stocked nurse's office with not necessarily intense like surgical instruments, but something for first aid for any like basic bumps or bruises or quick heals. And you can also see on the other side that all the admin offices are there, and they are adorned with each of the different teacher names. Additionally, if you head up to the second level, you can see that there is a large area off a little bit to your right that shows the theater balcony. It's a number of seats that overlook the theater itself and down onto the stage. And there's also behind that a fairly large oblong-shaped crafting room, which mainly has a bunch of fine arts, painting, but also a surprising amount of tinkering and metalworking devices. You see a number of different ways that this can be used. And then after that, third level. And there you have the cafeteria, kitchen. Common room is where a bunch of people are hanging out. That includes Asher, Lyra, Maribel, Stellan when he's not hanging out with Karl. Sariva and Corbin are all hanging out up there. Corbin is desperately trying to fit in with everybody and is not doing a good job. Everybody else is more or less getting along with each other. You're noticing a fairly strong relationship and friendship bond between Asher, Lyra, and Maribel. All three
I
of them.
don't care to be around
Lyra's the interesting one of those, but Asher and Maribel, yeah.
them.
What?
I don't care to be friends around them. So.
Yes. And with that, you just have your dormitory. If you want to head out into the grounds, you spend a long time walking around the grounds because it was like 6 o'clock when you left.
I'm gonna be out there as long as possible.
Okay, cool. It's a very nice grounds area. It's recently been manicured and landscaped, so everything's taken care of. You never have anybody tell you to come back inside.
Good. I'm gonna stay out there till what's the earliest thing that starts in the morning?
The earliest thing that would start in the morning is first class. There's like a quick grab and go breakfast in the morning, but the very first thing that you are required to attend is class, which is going to be at around like 8 o'clock.
Well, then in that case, I'm gonna probably stay out until like 11 outside.
Okay.
I'll probably at some point, being out here just by myself, just start doing some training moves with my short sword and all that. Just being it by myself and being in the peace of that.
As you're out there, you see 2 people. They don't really talk to you. They don't interact with you much. But you see Saren leave the building through the gym, the outdoor gym door, and run into the forest and disappears into the forest. And the second person that you see is Grush, who heads outside and kind of takes in the night cooler air, looks up at the stars, kind of acknowledges you with a wave, and
goes about his business.
Rush gets a fucking wave back from Melron.
That's because Grush is a good boy.
If you go back inside at 11 o'clock, you do not see Saren return.
It's fine. I'll then go to my room.
As you head back inside the building, you see a figure that you have not seen before. Completely unfamiliar. Walking through the courtyard, barefoot, in very eclectic, strange clothing, is this very tall, lithe tabaxi man. And as they kind of almost, not drunkenly, but just very casually and relaxed walk their way into the school, they notice you. And they look at you and they're like, "Hello, darling."
Hello, and you would be?
"Oh, I'm so sorry. I hadn't made it to orientation, had I? My name's Phelan. Very nice to meet you." As they talk to you, you get the sense of there's this purring to their voice, which makes sense for them being a tabaxi. But there is this overwhelming sense of curiosity and intrigue about you and the school in general, and kind of an uncaringness that they've been absent up to this point.
What made you miss the assembly?
I was busy with other things. I'm sure you have your secrets as well.
Can I insight this shit?
Yes,
This
absolutely.
is super fucking sus.
Yeah.
Well, 5 plus 6.
5 plus 6, 11. This guy's, he's not lying. He had his other shit to do. But that's such a weird, duh. Of course everybody has their own shit to do. So
What were you doing?
what were you doing? Oh,
I don't ask that.
right, no, I know.
Michelle.
He kind of looks at you and he goes, "You want to know. Everybody wants to know."
This fucking guy.
I might want to pet him, but
Well, it certainly says something that even the prince would show up and you wouldn't.
Oh, the prince has his own set of rules. He has responsibilities. I don't really like to live like that.
Do you not want to make an impression for your sponsors?
I have made an impression for my sponsors. I've done exactly what I want to do. My sponsor knows what's going on. I make calculations constantly to make sure that my air and my reputation is what I want it to be. Just like I feel like you do. You're out here at 11 o'clock at night. No one else is out here.
I'm not the only one.
Oh, who?
There was another who went into the woods. He hasn't come back.
Interesting. What do you look like?
An elf.
I think I know who you're talking about. Well, I suppose I should get inside. Don't want to get too much of a cold. Don't worry, I'll be here for the rest of the semester. I just didn't want to miss all the boring syllabus work, you know.
Well, good night to you. And then I'm gonna leave.
I'll follow you in. And he walks in with you, and he kind of takes a look around the place, and he kind of goes, "This is lovely. Lovely."
Is he taking a sweet time,
Yes.
just enjoying it?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna just go upstairs and go up to my room.
And he's going to say, "Bye," as you walk away. As you head up to your dorm room, and you open the door, Cedric is sound asleep in his bed.
kill him. Kill him in his sleep. Now's your chance.
Take your little daggers.
The guards are nowhere to be seen.
And his throat is
Good.
so bare.
I'm going to double check the room before I go to bed just to make sure that it, there's secure and all that, doors locked, windows locked, just so that, there's no, second nature.
Make a stealth check and an investigation check, please.
Stealth?
It's locked.
Stealth of 18.
Okay.
And then you said...
Investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation was only a 5.
Okay.
Damn, that's
So-
crazy.
That's crazy.
In your efforts to desperately not talk to Cedric, you do a really good job of making sure you don't wake him up. However, when you check things, it's like a...
That's probably locked.
I think that's locked. So you're fairly certain, as
My
best you
mind's
can.
elsewhere.
What?
I'm not...
Yeah, your primary objective is to not wake up Cedric. And so everything else is more or less okay. You don't see anything wrong.
I'll then get in my bed, put away my short sword and one of my daggers.
Okay?
I'm gonna sleep with the other dagger and in my clothes.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
You turn over and go to sleep and join everyone else in their slumber.
Well, hello again. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Etherreach. If you want to hear more, please do subscribe or follow to the Homebrew Studios channel, available on YouTube and your favorite podcasting platforms. Hope to see you again.